Hey everyone! Welcome to today's Explainer. I am so excited to have you all here. Seriously, if you're ready to put on your thinking caps, we have just a fantastic science lesson ahead of us today. We're going to explore the whole wide world of animals. But we aren't just looking at what they are. We're going to look really closely at how they fit right into our everyday lives. Because, well, some of them are incredibly helpful to us, while others, we gotta be a little bit careful around them. So, grab a comfy seat, open those eyes and ears, and let's jump into the world of useful and harmful animals. To kick things off, I want you to imagine something. You're sitting at your kitchen table, right? And you've just taken a big, refreshing gulp of cold milk. You might even have a little white milk mustache. Now, have you ever stopped to ask yourself, I love milk, but where does it actually come from? It doesn't just magically appear in the fridge, does it? Nope, it comes from an animal. And honestly, that's just one of the countless ways animals are part of our day-to-day lives, often without us even realizing it. So here's our game plan for today. First, animals all around us. Second, how animals help us. Third, when animals cause harm. Fourth, the two-sided honeybee. And finally, caring for our pets. Let's jump right into step one. Part one, animals all around us. Our world is completely shared with animals, big and small. It is absolutely crucial to understand just how essential animals are to us. I mean, they're literally everywhere. You might see a bird flying by your window, a dog trotting down the street, or maybe just a tiny bug crawling on a leaf. We interact with them every single day. And, learning about this relationship we have with animals is a massive part of science. It teaches us how our world works and really how we all share this planet together. Okay, moving right along to part two, how animals help us. First up, animals are amazing because they give us so much of our food. Think about it. We've got cows giving us that delicious milk we just talked about, which we also use to make cheese. Then we have chickens, bringing us our morning eggs and meat. Out in the oceans and rivers, fish and prawns give us meat too. Oh, and we definitely can't forget our little buzzing friends, the bees. They make that sweet, sticky honey. Just imagine how many of your favorite meals wouldn't even exist without these helpful animals. But wait, they do way more than just give us food. They actually help us do work. For hundreds of years, humans and animals have been the ultimate team. Horses, for example, are super strong and help farmers plow the land so we can grow crops. And in other parts of the world, giant elephants use their massive strength to carry incredibly heavy things from place to place. It's like they're nature's very own tractors and trucks. Animals also give us the materials we need to make things. Take the fluffy sheep. Sheep give us wool. When it's freezing cold outside, there is literally nothing better than throwing on a cozy woolen sweater or a snug wool cap. We get to thank sheep for sharing their warm coats with us so we don't turn into popsicles in the winter chill. And of course, some animals are super useful to us just by being our best buddies. Rabbits, cats, dogs, they make wonderful pets. They bring us so much joy, comfort, and companionship. And they live safely right inside our homes with us. Having a pet is just a really special bond, making them some of the absolute most helpful animals when it comes to bringing a smile to our faces. Now, as wonderful as nature is, it isn't always helpful. We have to be smart. That brings us to part three, when animals cause harm. Some animals can actually make us sick, like the tiny Aedes mosquito. That little bug can cause dengue fever, which gives you painful rashes and makes you feel really awful. And it's not just bugs. Rats can spread germs everywhere they scurry, and those germs make us ill too. It's just a really good reminder of why we need to keep our homes super clean, to keep these harmful little critters away. Then we've got the big guys out in the wild, tigers and grizzly bears. Now they are incredibly beautiful and majestic, but they can be super dangerous. They're wild predators, meaning they can attack and hurt us. The absolute best and safest thing to do if you're ever near where these large wild animals live, stay far away. We absolutely have to respect their space. All right, it's time for a science word. Today's word is poisonous. Poisonous means that an animal's bite or sting carries harmful venom, like some snake bites, for example. If you're playing outdoors, especially out in the tall grass or the woods, you always want to watch out for poisonous animals. Being aware is exactly how we stay safe. Now, what's really interesting is that the animal kingdom isn't just neatly split into good guys and bad guys. Welcome to section 4, the two-sided honeybee. You see, nature is way more complex than we sometimes think. Take the honeybee. On one side, it is incredibly useful. It works so hard all day long to make sweet honey for us to eat. But on the flip side, that exact same honeybee can be harmful. If it gets scared or angry, it can give you a really painful, poisonous sting. It's the perfect example of an animal being both useful and harmful at the exact same time.
Since animals do so much for us, we have a big responsibility to take care of them too. That leads us to section 5, caring for our pets. If you have a pet, or if you're hoping to get one someday, there are 3 golden rules you just have to follow. Step 1, always be kind and never ever hurt an animal. Step 2, just like you need breakfast, lunch, and dinner, your pet needs food and fresh water every single day. And step 3, when you feel sick, your parents take you to the doctor, right? Well, we have to do the exact same thing for our pets when they're sick or hurt.
Which brings us to another amazing science word, vet. A vet, which is short for veterinarian, is a special doctor whose entire job is to care for animals. They are amazing community helpers who make sure our furry, feathery, or scaly friends stay super healthy and strong.
So, let's do a quick wrap-up of what our class learned today. On the useful side, animals give us food and materials, they help us do heavy work, and they make fantastic pets. But on the harmful side, some can make us sick by spreading germs, some can attack or hurt us, and some have a poisonous bite or sting. By understanding both sides, we know exactly how to appreciate animals while staying perfectly safe around them.
You have all been such incredible, focused learners today. But before we officially wrap up this explainer, I've got a little fun homework to spark your curiosity. We learned that the honeybee is both useful and harmful, right? Well, I want you to put on your detective hats and think, what other animals can be both? Talk about it with your friends or your family. Thanks so much for joining me today. Keep asking those big questions, keep exploring, and I'll see you next time.